Kubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Frank Motors. I am Tata Punch. Price starting at 5.80 lakhs. Ringkat bat ka net foodish. Ordar mapi nginwan ra amangi hakir dob yeng jongpi.
Menteri Katanat Puli Putih jong ke Sorkar jela ubak lak kemen rempui ula ong baka Sorkar kan Khyrwit da kabating jiki Nongpynïaid Skul lani ki Skul Managing Committee Lada jia bagi Nonghikai SSA kim Sangeh no yaka Ïakhih jongki ubak lak kemen ula ong ba lada jia baka Ïakhih ki Nonghikai kadang peteng ke Sorkar kan haban penmi da ka hukum baka nam seu ya ka tulap lada kim lai tray bat ke Sorkar ka la ruban weng no ya ka grand ka baka Aisyah ki Nongpynïaid Skul ba la kemen ula ong ru baka Sorkar ka sngotu ya ka jing jom ki Nonghikai henrei kam la ban le namar baka Sorkar India kampat pelait satya ya ka pisa ka baka dai ban bei khandai po na ka shispa bat ada ka Sorkar India ka pelait ya ka pisa kam dan jing ya ka Sorkar ban pelait ya ka shipo na ka shispa ka badai ban bein naladi.
We have explained to them that we from the government of Meghalaya, as of now, we have complied with all the requirement of the central government to release the first installment. So as of now, we are awaiting the first installment from the central government so that as soon as we get, we will be able to release the salary of the teachers. The amount we cannot say how much. The amount depends upon the central government, how much they will release. We want them to release as much as possible. But the central government, in its wisdom, how much they will release. So as and when they release, we will release to the respective managing committee for the payment of teachers. Communication with the Ministry of Education, Government of India is every now and then that the Government of Meghalaya, we need the Government of India to release the first installment. But as of now, we have not got the information exactly when they will release. We got the reply that releasing of fund is on the process. And as I want to reiterate that, we from the government of Meghalaya, whatever formalities which is needed to be done, we have complied and we are only awaiting the formal sanction. I have explained to them time and again, we from the government of Meghalaya, we will not waste so much time as soon as the release of fund from the government of India. I appeal to them also that we cannot do anything until and unless the government of India release the share to the state government, which we will enable to release to respective managing committee to release the teachers. So I appeal to them that to work together. I know the hardship which they face every now and then, that due to the late receipt of fund, that they face so much hardship. We understand that, but there are something which is not in our hand. So we have to understand that we should work together and they should resume their classes. Now my priority is that the timely release of salary should be there. But again and again I repeat that SSA is a very complicated subject which I see that it's very difficult that for the government to do anything because expenditure is huge. And if you could recall that when we took over the government in 2018, that time also there is a pending salary of 4 or 5 months, I don't remember exactly. But in the month of March, in 2018, through intervention of the government of Meghalaya, we could get the ad hoc release of about 135 or 132 crore, I don't remember exactly. Then we could clear that salary at that point of time. So this is not a new thing which happened, and for what I see, there is no solution at present. So the solution is that we have to work together, understand the limitation of the scheme, understand the limitation of the government. So we have to work together. Government the government mind is very clear that as of now we didn't have the capacity, the capability to absorb all those teachers into the government thing. So, but having said that, we are trying, as I said before, that we are trying to streamline the education department so that to reduce the categories of teachers, and slowly will happen. But this cannot be done in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, because it involves a massive funding. So as of now, we have to see, and if you could see that during the last month when we enhance the salary for ad hoc teachers, you will see that there is the intention of the government, the disparity between the salary of teachers will be not that much. So we are working in the right direction, but that direction we cannot complete in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. We have to do, and we will continue to do on that. The federal government, as you said, is 90%, but 90% of there is a capping of 15,000 for the salary. There is a capping of 15,000. So the government of India paid 90% of 15,000, and beyond that, the 10% plus, the 4,000 plus or 5,000 plus is to be borne by the government of Meghalaya, which we are doing now. And as you see the notification of the government of India that this scheme is extended till 2025 or 26, I don't remember exactly, and every year the funding will be reduced by 5%. So the complication is huge, and but as I said, we will not shy away from responsibility. We will try to do, and we will try to streamline how we could do so that to ease the burden of the teachers, to ease the pressure on our teachers. But having said that, it is not a very easy solution. So I request the teachers that they should resume class, and if they do resume class, we have no other option. Either we have to issue order of no work, no pay, or we will withdraw the grant to the managing committee for those schools which are closed in spite of repeated requests by the government of Meghalaya. What I understand that the teachers also, they are the people, the teachers are like us. It is not very easy for them. Every now and then, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, their salary will be pending. So they also, because of the problem faced by them, so they try to request the government, but having seen that the government is trying to solve the issue, which not entirely in the state of Meghalaya, so they should understand. So whether that inspired them or think that I cannot say right now.